aquele aqui embaixo. Ou aqui. Pronto, já. Howdy galera, beleza? São 6h30 aqui e já acordei com gás, vamos jogar The Witcher. Ontem o que eu fiz, né, gente? Vou explicar assim. Eu tinha pegado um diagrama, né, com esse vendedor aqui. Aí eu fui lá na minha stash, no meu estoque, coloquei tudo lá que eu não uso. Coloquei tudo lá. E daí eu vim aqui e peguei todas as runas que... Aquela runa aqui, ó, deixa eu mostrar. Essa parada de encantamento, né, que a DLC faz, mas eu quero mostrar aqui. A runa lá, ó, 100% redução na perda de durabilidade de item, né, porque eu não tava mais aguentando ficar usando os materiais ali, né, o martelinho, porque toda hora estragava as paradas. Então, tudo certo. Vamos continuar com a missão principal, porque eu já fiz os caça-tesouro, né? Então só resta fazer a missão principal e eu tô totalmente descabelada, olha isso. Olha a situação do meu cabelo, né? Enfim, gente, abstraiam isso aí. Só vamos continuar com a missão principal aqui. Porque eu tô curiosa pra saber o que vai acontecer, né? O que está acontecendo. E eu tô feliz porque tá fazendo frio aqui na minha cidade e isso é um evento. Nunca faz frio, então a gente tem que aproveitar cada minuto, né? Bora. What? What the hell?
Well, look who's here. The Witcher with the fists of steel. What's new? Got a growth on your platter there. You catch some kind of a fiery pox?
Could say so. Manners burning, you noticed?
That? All right. You know how it is. Feast drags on with plenty of dancing, merrymaking, rough play. We got a bit carried away, truth be told.
Plain to see. Where's Olgierd?
Damned if I know. Must be somewhere hereabouts.
No! Please! I beg you!
Shut your trap!
Let me go! Leave me be!
Shut it!
I ate with yous! Drank with yous! Fought beside yous! And you'd kill me now? I'm one of yous!
You might have been, but not no more you ain't.
What's he guilty of?
What the fuck's it to you? Not your concern, mate.
Whoa, nerves a little raw? Why?
You deaf! Get the fuck out of here, freak!
All I want is to know what exactly is going on here.
Well, you're not gonna know. Sod off.
I'll leave as soon as you tell me.
Aren't you a thorny prick up the arse? Ataman said to kill him!
Got your answer. Happy? Now piss off. We've work to do.
Wait. I know Olgierd wants him dead. Still don't know why, though.
Just what the fuck is it to you, anyhow?
Nothing really. Just curious.
Cocksucker violated our chivalric code. Just one penalty for that. Death.
What is this row? Are you not done with it? My ears wither from the screams. Ah, Geralt. As you've returned, might I assume you've cleared the sewers? Or have you not been there?
You killed my father!
What?
You lie! Whoreson!
That man killed him. Alone. Unbeknownst to me. Out of fury, for your father refused us hospitality. For this willful violation,
Que é isso? Ele é imortal?
he was summarily executed himself. Anything else I might do for you? Take her away. Now, where were we?
What the fuck? Esse foi... Será que foi um pedido que ele
Really
fez
necessary
pro
that
senhor
whole
espelho?
show.
Ah, show? Come now. A man must display some madness from time to time. Helps him feel alive. Dare say you know what I mean. Judging by the mark on your face.
You're immortal?
Depends on your understanding of the term. Indeed, I cannot be killed. But it's not at all what folk imagine. Not dying does not mean eternally living your life to the full.
So it's a curse?
A curse? No, wouldn't call it that. I'll put it this way. You must be careful what you wish for, lest your wish be granted. For there are consequences.
Not sure I follow.
You know very little can hurt you. So you take wild risks. Chase extreme sensations. There comes a point you've done it all. It all seems boring and monotonous. The trick's to plough through that moment. Go further. Reach beyond what's known as possible.
Killed the beast in the sewers.
Congratulations are in order then. Your reward. You're also welcome to take what you wish from the manor house. If anything left uncharted, that is. Was it a tough fight?
I sliced its gut open, and it turned into a man. You know that would happen?
Of course he did. He'd never have dragged you into this elsewise.
Gaunter O'Dean. Come to cast aspersions.
No. I've come to collect a debt.
You know you first must...
Grant you 3 requests, by proxy. I present to you my champion, Geralt of Rivia.
That true? You know the Toad was a cursed prince?
He didn't just know. He brought about the curse himself. Did he not mention that bit? Well then, allow me to tell it. Quite the gripping story. Olgierd once loved a beautiful maiden named Iris. Yet, her parents chose to offer her hand to the Crown Prince of Ophir. Olgierd grew to hate the poor sot. At first, he wished to kill him. Then decided this would be too simple. So, instead, he condemned the prince to a base life in a toad's bloated corpus. Yet he grew bored of watching him suffer and decided to end it. By your hand.
Remind me, O'Dean. Who is to fulfill my last 3 requests?
My assistant, Geralt.
Then be gone. I don't wish to look at your face any longer than I must. Come.
Where to?
The stables. My men are preparing to depart.
Oi, oi, meu nome é Joana. Seus 3 pedidos quais serão? Parece uma rixa pessoal pra mim, porque não me se transformou em indispensável e colocou em perigo.
Could have told me the truth about the toad, having a bit of fun at my expense.
I simply wanted the beast dead. I could not know you would respond to the notice. Pure coincidence. Yeah, I must admit, when you, a witcher, answered the call, I thought it right. It's what you lot are trained to do.
Might have been able to lift the curse.
Perhaps. Perhaps not. Then again, why bother?
He was a human being.
That bloody Ethereal nut was no human. His kind does not deserve to live.
Amigo.
What he said about the prince, that true? You turn him into a toad?
Perhaps. Or perhaps the Ethereal Dauphin ate something that disagreed with him. You never know with their cuisine.
Never heard of food that turns men into monsters.
Then perhaps it was something he drank. I cast the curse. Revenge for a deep disappointment. I was another man then. Let rage get the better of me and hollered the words without ever thinking they could possibly come true.
Bom dia, Douglas. Seja bem-vindo.
This thing between you and Master Mirror, your quarrel, really rather not get involved.
You already are, I fear. He did something for you. Now you've a debt to repay. Am I right?
Yes.
Well,
2015.
then you'll not free yourself of him until you've paid it back. But never worry. I shall devise tasks so impossible you will never complete them. Not if you go mad trying. But try your best, and your debt shall be absolved, while I shall live in peace until Master Mirror finds another aide-de-camp.
Guess I gotta pop the question directly. What do I need to do for you?
Let me think. We're currently without a roof over our heads. Perhaps we should start with that. Bring me the house of Maximilian Borsoni.
His house?
So surprised. But why? I must live somewhere, mustn't I? What's the meaning of this? Second leave of your senses? You mean to mount a filthy horse? Out of my sight, wretch! Know what Vladimir would do to you if he saw?
Aye. Vladimir.
My brother. There were times he himself stank like foot wrappings 3 days old. But his mount always looked fit for a parade. Oh, none rivaled Vladimir at feasting, carousing. Sadly, he's been celebrating less of late. You must follow me and show him the time of his life. My second request.
Fine, seems easy enough. And the third?
Complete those two. Then we shall speak of the third.
Once I'm done with those two, where will I find you?
I cannot know, as my bandits plan some diversions. But let us say at the Alchemy Inn, in Oxenfurt.
Fine. See you there.
Não gosto muito desse cara. Mas ok. Tem que fazer de qualquer forma a quest pra ele. Não curto muito
The brother shouldn't be too hard. But the
esse
house?
tipo de jogo, não.
How am I supposed to bring him a house?
Eu gosto de
Actually, the
RPG.
opposite. I wouldn't worry about the
Action
house.
RPG,
The
open
brother will
world.
be the tough bit.
Eu me preocuparia com a casa. O irmão será a parte mais difícil.
Borsodi's house. No idea how I'm supposed to bring him that.
The only Borsodi I know of around here runs an auction house in Oxenfurt.
Heard of it. My swords almost got auctioned off there once. Auction was held in Novigrad, though it was a while past.
They must have relocated. You just might get an opportunity to ask them why.
Fine, I'll go there. Then what?
How should I know? Perhaps you'll get inspired once you're there.
Sim,
Oh,
também
and
sei que é
take
da,
plenty of
tipo, da
coin.
vida real, mas também
Have a
não
feeling
gosto.
it could come in handy.
Olgierd's
Deve
brother.
muito dinheiro.
Why do
Tipo
you think he'll be
quanto?
tough?
I'm afraid he's dead. Has been for years.
Never agreed to necromancy.
Necromancy is hardly your only option for reviving a soul. An old-fashioned ritual, a blood summoning. That's what you need.
That's like choosing between pestilence and the plague. Besides, I'd need the blood of the summoned.
Blood. True. Of the summoned, not necessarily. Here.
Where do you get this?
Geralt, aren't you the curious one? Assume it to be von every blood and get on with it.
Where'll I find this Vladimir?
Geralt, I cannot do everything for you. Use your head. The von Evericks are well known in these parts. You must have met someone who's heard of the family. The charming redhead, for instance. The medic. You know the one.
Guess it's high time I got to work.
A bit more enthusiasm, Witcher. You know, you just might enjoy yourself.
Yay. Can't wait.
Yay, Garrett is
Say
super
I need
ill.
help. Where'll I find you?
I shall find you. Good luck,
Ok.
Geralt.
Como assim frio? Você é do sul, mas... Oi, Mafa! Tudo bem? Não, pois é, tá? Tipo, tá fazendo frio aqui, é um milagre de Jesus. E parece que só começou amanhã, antes que vai fazer... Aliás, amanhã não, hoje, né, quarta. E hoje à noite vai chegar a fazer uns 9, 10 graus. Tipo... Imagina... Muita felicidade. Joana namora comigo. Vou falar, a Maju disse que ia fazer frio. What? Ah, a Maju do jornal. É, na verdade eu vi notícia mesmo da... Aqui dos sites daqui de Cuiabá. Vamos ver, Festa bem morto. Fale com a Chance sobre a cripta da família Von Everett. Como ser usada, era levar seu irmão uma bela noitada. E como eu bem sei por ótimas experiências pessoais, o bruxo, agora posso parecer severo, é mais capaz de arranjar uma boa noite de diversão. Ok. Então vamos falar com a Shawnee. Aqui em Porto Alegre tá 7, assim, descendo. Caralho, mano. É muito frio, né? Acho que aqui a galera, como o pessoal tipo, tá muito acostumado com o calor mesmo, tem gente que até morre, sabe? Quando faz muito frio, assim, tipo, mendigo, sabe? Porque não tem igual muita roupa de frio. Na verdade, ninguém aqui tem muita roupa de frio. Eu tenho pouquíssima roupa de frio, pouquíssima mesmo. Porque, tipo, é muito raro a gente usar. E quando a gente usa, é tipo assim, por 2, 3 dias e aí já acaba, sabe, o frio. Tô com dor nos dedos tentando esquivar no Dark Souls. Como é que tá o Dark Souls? Já zerou? Eu vi um vídeo. Opa, pra lá. Bem quando lançou Dark Souls 3, assim, tipo, uns 2 dias depois. Eu fui ver um vídeo de 1h20 de todos os boss. Eu falei, caralho, tem um lá que é sinistro. Tem vários, né? Mas tem um que eu achei muito foda o conceito dele. E eu falei, cara, esse pô deve ser muito difícil, mano, de matar. O cara do vídeo matou ele muito rápido, né? Ele já tava upado assim. Se Star Wars, Star Games, vou estar com você, meu Deus. Cantadas essa hora da manhã, menino.
How? Will I get a toad-shaped medal?
The Army's not got any medal like that.
Geralt? Are you alright? What's that on your face?
Long story.
We're conducting important business. Yous can catch up later.
Yes. Right. I'll get to work on the antidote. Shouldn't take long.
Tasty number, that medic. Not like a scholar at all.
Interesting. Curious to know, what do scholars look like to your mind?
Well, all that reading's hard on the eyes, right? So they wear spectacles.
Oh, aye. Thick ones, propped on wrinkled noses, and their clothing frumpy at best.
Who've they got to dress up for? The books?
Fascinating, really. But if I were you, I'd make sure no medic ever overhears you.
Huh? Why's that?
Because when you get caught in a battle, she might just refuse to stitch you back up.
You're a lucky bastard, Richard. We've seen her making eyes at you. Not like she looks at us. Isn't that right? Admit it. You fancy it too, eh?
Não. Meu coração belongs to Tris Marigold. Bitches.
There's no denying her beauty. But she's not my type.
Talking out your ass, mate.
Kudos.
Passing on quite the catch. She looked at me like she does you. I'd not dally long thinking.
Here's the medicine. It's a strong solution, so careful with the dosage. Each patient gets exactly 2 drops after meals, 3 times a day. At the most, in 3-4 days, the infection should recede.
I thank you. In Redania's glorious name.
Serving the Redanian cause now?
I serve individuals. I treat them. That they're Redanians is coincidental. I'd help Nilfgaardians as well were I in a position to. Kedwenis, Edurnian, elves, dwarves, halflings, the same. Come on, Geralt. You know me.
Qual foi o jogo mais difícil que você jogou e também qual filme? Jogo? Depende. Tem vários jogos que eles, talvez, tipo, não seja todo triste, mas tem momentos tristes, tipo, Mass Effect tem um final muito triste, Life is Strange é triste, The Last of Us também é triste, algumas partes. The Walking Dead também é triste, o jogo. BioShock Infinite é muito triste, o final. Vixe. Na verdade, todo Red Dead Redemption também o final é meio triste. Não sei definir qual foi o mais triste, sim. O que eu mais chorei foi Life is Strange, com certeza. Agora filme, nossa, tem tanto filme triste aí que eu já chorei. Não sei definir um. Por onde vocês têm?
Aside from the incident in the sewers, we last saw each other. Must have been in Vizima.
Yes. Yes. When it was ravaged by the Catriona.
Feels like a century ago. Where have you been? What have you been doing since?
Well, I left Vizima and returned to Oxenfurt, proceeded to finish my doctorate, and then opened a practice. Shortly thereafter, war broke out, and I was press-ganged into the Redanian Medical Corps.
So what now? Radovid's dead.
But the war's not over yet. The chaos continues. I'm still very much needed. Though I can't complain. At least I live at home now, and I treat the ill, as is my calling. Though I must always be ready, for at any time the Redanians might knock with some painfully urgent assignment.
Sempre choro com Titanic. A Titanic é triste, mas acho que eu já só chorei uma vez só assistindo Titanic. Depois você supera.
Shani, I need your help this time.
I'd guess this wasn't a social call. All right. Tell me what you need. Is it at all related to that mark on your face?
Mm-hmm.
And you must tell me what happened in the sewers.
I start? All right. Monster in the sewers turned out to be a giant toad, and this toad was actually a prince, an Ophiri one at that.
And I'm a Kaviri duchess.
It's the truth. Uncolored, I swear. When I killed the toad, some Ophiri soldiers led by a mage showed up, captured me. A man named Gontaro Dim freed me.
Who's this?
Frankly, I don't really know. He helped me out of a bind, and now he expects me to fulfill some nobleman's wishes in return. First one's to summon the ghost of his brother, then show him the time of his life.
Amuse a ghost? How do you intend to do that?
Not my chief concern at the moment. Gotta find his grave and summon him first, and we'll see.
But that's necromancy. It's extraordinarily risky and involves higher magic.
Odim told me how to do it. No sorceress or necromancy involved. Gave me this concoction that summons ghosts. I'll need a censer, too.
Well, that can be arranged. They keep one in a storehouse at the academy. I can fetch it for you.
Thanks.
Don't mention it. But I still don't like this.
Não sei se eu orgulho, mas chuto Mass Effect. O mapa, tipo, não. Eu fico feliz de todo jogo que eu termino, né? Mas o que eu tenho, tipo, orgulho, assim, geralmente são jogos que eu ralei pra pegar platina, né? Ou então, no caso da Xbox, como chamava? Não era platina, era... Tinha outro nome lá, né? Mas então, acho que é a minha walkthrough da Marcha da Morte aqui no The Witcher 3. Dragon Age Inquisition no Nightmare. Mass Effect no Nightmare. Fiquei orgulhosa, porque era muito difícil mesmo, muito difícil. Isso, conquistas, né? Então, acho que eu fico muito orgulhosa quando eu platino um jogo e geralmente essa platina eu tive que jogar no nível mais foda do jogo, porque até agora os jogos que eu joguei que necessitaram isso, eu me fudi pra caralho no começo. E Bloodborne, eu fiquei orgulhosa, porque eu nunca tinha jogado nenhum jogo assim, do estilo tipo de Dark Souls. E na verdade eu só fui conhecer Dark Souls depois que eu joguei Bloodborne. Tipo, aliás, quando eu estava jogando Bloodborne, né? E eu já tinha ouvido falar de Dark Souls, mas nunca tinha, sabe, pesquisado, falar, isso aqui é Dark Souls. Eu fiquei orgulhosa, porque Bloodborne é muito difícil também. E eu nunca achei que eu ia zerar, mas eu zerei. God of War. Eu nunca joguei God of War. Nenhum deles. São 3, né?
Neither do I, but I don't really have any options. Gotta summon that ghost.
I understand. Whose ghost is it?
Olgierd von Everek's brother.
Von Everek? In my third year at Oxenfoot, we had to choose an elective. My options were Pearls of Wisdom from the Hierarchs, or famous Redanian dynasties. I chose the latter. Here it is. Von Igrid, von Estiken, von Everek. It says Olgierd had a brother named Vladimir. He lies in the family crypt near their manor.
Thanks. Knew I could count on you. I'm off.
The crypt's described as quite a work of art. I'd love to see it. Why don't I bring the censer? We can meet at the entrance.
Okay. Duvido você não ficar triste assistir Alan Walker Fader videoclipe. Que é isso? É uma música? São 4 jogos da franquia God of War. Achei que eram 3 lançados, né, até agora. Bora. Fez um barulho aqui. Ah, aquele lugar que eu vim bem no começo, ó. Deixa eu funcionar.
Never seen this side of you.
What side is that?
How do I put this? Your romantic side? Used to seeing you surrounded by bandages and medicine vials, often covered in blood.
Well, that's because you usually come round while I'm at work. Off duty now. Waiting for you, weaving a garland for the wedding.
A wedding? Whose?
A dear friend's. From the academy. Speaking of which, would you go with me?
Eu posso até ir, mas tipo, sem segundas
That was your
intenções,
notice?
amiga.
What notice?
The one posted by the 7 cats. Need a beau to accompany me to a friend's wedding. If any intelligent, amusing, handsome, none too old nor none too young man owning at least one decent-looking frog.
No, that's not mine. So, will you go with me or not?
Sure.
Eu tirei uma onda, é claro.
So, it's a date.
Remember to bring the sensor?
Of course. Some soldiers nearly caught me slipping it into my satchel. Wasn't sure what you needed it for, so I also took a mix of amber, aniseed, and juniper. All rather smoky when lit.
Thanks. Might come in handy.
Shall we?
Let's go.
Okay.
The tone was spot on. This is impressive.
Yeah, too bad it's falling apart.
The family hit on hard times. No coin to splurge on such luxuries. Oh, that looks just a little too creepy for me.
This is no crypt. It's a full-blown mausoleum.
Tá real? O que tem aqui? Eu posso assaltar as tumbas, né? Prioridades. Trancado. Dinheiro, por que não? O cabelo tá batendo e coçando.
Wraiths. Knew this wouldn't be easy.
Eita, Geralt, não viaja.
Last of the surprises? Sure hope so. Should look around. Votive fire. Lit in honor of the dead. Old custom.
Olá, Thiago. Tudo bem?
Honoratina, loving wife of Kestatis, died in 1257.
Tá real?
Old tombstone. Inscription's almost worn off completely. Kestatis? Not who I'm looking for. Eulalia von Everek, died in 1250. Probably shouldn't touch that. Vladimir von Everek, son of Bohumil and Christina. There you are. Now for the ritual. Gotta spread the incense throughout the crypt, every room.
Life and death, fire and blood.
Return and walk midst the living, ye who hath departed.
Arise from the dust, ye whose blood I have brought.
Medo.
Arise as a friend, for I am no foe.
Return and walk midst the living, ye who hath departed.
Yennefer
Arise as a
disapproves.
friend, for I am no foe.
Return and walk midst the living, ye who hath departed.
Life and death, fire and blood.
Time to light the votive fire.
Fire and blood,
As
life and
perguntas.
death.
I summon you, whose blood I have brought. Fire and blood, life and death.
You have summoned me, stranger. Why?
Que nós vamos numa
Name's
party.
Geralt. Came to wake the ghost of Vladimir von Everek.
Who you are, and why you've come matter little. For you'll not leave this place alive.
Are you Vlad's ghost?
Who asks after my grandson?
It matters not, Honoratina. What I wonder is how this mortal obtained the family's blood. For von Everek's rise only for von Everek blood.
True. Yet to my knowledge, only one of our line yet lives. Olgierd.
Then we converse with a man who spoke
Não
of
é,
one
tá
of
na
your
história,
grandson,
né?
Kestatis.
Fazer o quê?
None of you are Vladimir. It's Olgierd, his brother, who sent me.
You will meet Vlad soon enough. Yet Olgierd, you will never see again.
What the hell?
Kill him, von Everek.
For Olgierd's blood.
You die here, flashbag!
Será que esse povo, eles sofrem Peraí. Não, amiga, não tira o meu canhão assim não, peraí. Ah, meu Deus, deixa eu tirar essa porra daqui, porque não vale a pena, viu? Saiam. Saiam, demônios. Não, 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 não. acreditando que eu tô com essa andorinha equipada. Tipo, fim de tudo. Ai, meu Deus do céu. Pega aqui é o seguinte, você se fode. Se você marcar um inimigo, você se fode. Se você desmarca,
My. Ordinary horse sons those Venebricks, eh?
Toda vez que pelo Twitch, comecei a fazer mini diferentes aqui. Sério, mapa. Eu fazia lá, mas parei. Tipo, você acha ela melhor? Acho que já eu vou fazer uma live lá de Rainbow.
Didn't want to fight your family. They started it.
I'm dead, not blind. I preferred to see how you'd handle those snobby pricks. And Grandmum, too. Besides, what harm could you do them? They're dead as it is. Now tell me how you came into Olgierd's blood. If you hurt him, I fear I shall have to kill you.
Got it from a mutual acquaintance of mine and Olgierd's.
Menino carente, percebi que você é muito carente mesmo, mas vou te dar uma resposta, ó, pelo chat ainda, ó.
With no interest in important matters, yours or any other buckers. The sole thing I miss is feasting, corporal diversion, so to speak. But alas.
Get a lot of visitors?
At times, not often. For when someone does drop by, the whole band comes out to play.
Fun-loving family.
True. We're famed for our love of revelry and rumbles. We von Evericks have brawled and raided for generations. It's tradition. Naturally, with raids comes loot, so we always had the means to celebrate right lavishly. Towards the end of my life was when things went sour. But no point poking at old wounds. Just days before I died, my brother claimed he'd found a way to dig us out, restore our state.
Your brother sent me.
How is the old rogue? What I wouldn't give to ride by his side again.
No chance of that happening. Could experience something else, though. Something a corpse should find interesting.
Interesting? Out with it. What do you have in mind?
Listen, feels like I should know Olgierd better. Tell me something about him.
Oh, a fantastic chap. A true cavalier.
Dá pra
You
separar
won't
quieto,
find another like
inclusive.
him in all Redania. The best there is for a drink or a brawl. We were pups when we started riding out on raids. Wet behind the ears. Borderland villagers shat their trousers at the very sound of the word Olgierd. I was his second in command, leading a band of rogues who'd ride through fire for us.
Sound like common bandits. Any difference?
Us? Bandits? Watch your words. True, some of our swordsmen were mindless brawlers, but not Olgierd. Always curious, took an interest in all things. He devoured books, adored paintings, and loved the most beautiful maid in the world.
Como você morreu,
Don't
amigo?
mean to pry, but just a little curious how you died.
Bah! No need to be shy. Folk love such stories. I'd love this one too, but not to end with my death.
So how did it happen?
On raids, it was our custom to storm the alderman's hut and then order the local clods to bring us kegs of spirit. and provide willing wenches to squeeze and churn about. Then, sadly, an ambush. Outmanned 5 to 1. We were overwhelmed. They killed me, crushed my skull like an eggshell between an upturned oak table and the stone floor.
Listen, Olgierd gave me a job. Odd as it may sound, I need to show you the time of your life.
Is that so? Now that, sir, is a brother. I've been dead for years, yet he still looks after me, after my spirits. How much time do we have?
Think one night should do the trick?
Splendid. Wait just a moment while I hoist my saber and... What the blistering devils?
You're a ghost. Can't grab things.
Oh, I keep forgetting. But how am I to revel in rock and fuck? Can't lift a tankard to my lips. Can't wield a saber. Can't squeeze a wench as we dance a jig.
Guess you'll have to do without. Let's go.
I will go nowhere. You're to see I enjoy myself, correct? Well, then think of a
Ai,
way to
não
make it
acredito.
possible.
Que pau no cu. É de família mesmo, né?
Revive my flesh.
No can do. Besides, body's probably decomposed.
Then bloody come up with another way. I'll not go anywhere in this state.
Guess I could bring someone here, and you. You could borrow their body just for the night.
You wish me to possess someone?
Yeah?
Say I agree. Whose body would I inhabit?
Dunno. One of Olgierd's men, maybe? Or a peasant who'd agree to do it for coin?
Oh, no, no, no. I shan't crawl into the skin of some unwashed bandit or dung-eating swineherd. I've a better idea.
Ai, meu Deus, medo.
Oh no, not gonna happen.
Oh, yes. Yes, it is.
Que cara folgado, mano!
Geralt, wake up! Open your eyes! Hear the small insults.
What the hell?
Death was a small price to pay to lie on a lap so lovely, and so near the wonders concealed a bit higher.
Have you gone mad?
Yes, as soon as I laid eyes on you, promised to stay and stroke my chin, and I shall spend the rest of eternity in a hound's body, trotting along by your well-turned calves.
Geralt, what's happened to you?
Geralt, I'm Vladimir.
What?
Blast. Fine, give me a moment. Yeah, definitely don't like being possessed.
You'd not have fainted had you not resisted so fiercely.
Geralt, care to explain what's going on here?
Gente, what the fuck? Cara, só o Geralt mesmo pra se meter nessas merda, velho. Na boa. Gosto de música eletrônica? Não, nem um pouco. Eu não posso chamar de mo. Pode me chamar do que você quiser. Cara, what the hell, velho?
A pleasure to meet you, my sweet.
Whose?
His. You know, Olgierd's brother.
Geralt, there's no one else here.
Seems your lovely maiden friend can neither see nor hear me. There's potential in that.
Leave Shani out of this.
Ah, is that a name? Lovely. A perfect name for a perfect lass.
You're testing my patience.
As you are mine. Can you please explain what's going on here?
Oh, fiery. Temperament matches the drapes.
Listen, I'm supposed to show Vladimir von Everec the time of his life. Turned out, he's a ghost. So, willing or not, I gotta lend him my body.
Wait a minute. Are you saying you're possessed?
Not at the moment. Just now he's standing next to me, coyly grinning at you. But off and on, he'll enter my body. So anything I say or do will actually be him. His mind, his intent.
What if I want to talk to you, not him?
Well, she should approach me and ask me to jump out for a bit.
Just come up and ask him to leave for a while.
I see.
Muito perigoso, nem se ele não quiser sair nunca. Tipo...
Let's say you leave this dank crypt. There's a charming grove nearby where kisses taste sweeter than anywhere else in the world.
I take it you're Vladimir now. Doesn't seem like I'll have trouble telling you apart from Geralt.
Ai, cara, que... Eu vou entrar no personagem, vou colocar Geralt é
My
chato.
sentiments exactly. Between you and me, this Witcher fellow is an awful bore.
Only sometimes.
Ha! Seems we're kindred spirits. So, off to the nearest hedgerow.
I'm afraid I have to turn you down, dear ghost.
A shame. In that case, point me to the nearest brothel.
Trees,
I've
I'm
got a
sorry.
better idea. Just before Geralt entered the crypt to summon you, I invited him to my friend's wedding.
Good heavens. That's damn good luck. No better dancer in all Redania than Vladimir von Everec. My ginger muffin. With me, you shall enjoy an evening to top all others.
Wonderful. I must stop by my home first and change. So, we'll meet at the temple.
Oh, I don't like the sound of that.
Why not?
I'm not fond of temples, see? When alive, I'd only set foot in one to loot it. And in death, I find I despise them all the more. Could we not meet after the ceremony, go straight to the feast?
All right. Seems we've no other option.
Splendid. Then I shall see you at the wedding manor.
Pelo amor de Deus.
I must say, Witcher, a man could lose his head for a lass like that. And that comes from none other than Vladimir von Everec, famed for his taste in women. So tell me, honestly now, man to ghost, are you her paramour? For if so, you have my word, I shall keep my distance. But if not, then the haylofts we shall devastate together.
We're just friends, always have been.
Never professed your love? No heartfelt admissions, confessions?
Never anything between us.
You mean to say you never gripped those gorgeous... Never cherished those beautiful, nay, stunning... So, soft in the head or the loins?
Excuse me?
Ah, a pederast. Fine, if it's not your flavor, you needn't taste. All the better for me. I'll see she's properly satisfied.
Como que eu faço isso, Mafra?
So, time for the wedding?
Let's go.
Dou permissão pra alguém administrar o chat. Eu não sei fazer isso. Eu tô aqui guardando a resposta que você me perguntou lá em cima do Rainbow. Sim, vamos jogar. Se você for ficar por aí. Oi, Dan. Bom dia, Dan. Já vai sair.
Keep your paws off her.
Menino carente, eu não tenho o quê? Né? Não sei como lidar com isso aqui, gente. Porque minha stream é pra jogar videogame, né? Não é pra ficar de firim-fifim com as pessoas. Tá. Como sair daqui, né? Eu acho que é pra cá mesmo.
This whole witch's life, what's it like?
Don't want to know.
If indeed I didn't, I'd not have asked. Go on, tell me.
You wouldn't like it.
Those signs, I'd like to try one.
What signs?
Your Witcher signs. Never done it. Could be interesting.
Rather not waste any time.
Till the stroke of midnight, what I would rather is what
Descobri aqui agora. Isso é ótimo, até pra, tipo, meio que, né, a pessoa vigiar o chat, às vezes vem troll, fala alguma coisa tipo de spoiler e tudo mais. Tá, deixa eu ver aqui. Encontro-se com a Sean na fazenda onde será realizado o casamento. Opa, não tem um fast travel aqui? Big, né? 400, né? Vamos cavalgando até lá, por favor. Até meio mal de
Faster.
Vai lá, Dan, eu super te
Bloody
entendo.
fine mount.
Sério.
Good stance.
Eu entendo
Powerful
mesmo.
rump, stable withers.
Vai lá, de boa. Depois se você quiser
I
mandar
should say so.
inbox e
My
tal,
two greatest passions in
falando
life.
como ele tá,
Mares
se ele tá
and
bem.
maidens.
Spooking my horse.
Pode mandar, tranquilo. Que a gente conversa.
I remember that mill. Whenever Olgerd and I got up to mischief, we'd hide out in there. Once, we snuck off with some cocksucker
Olá,
quarters.
queridos. Tudo bem?
Those were the days.
My mum says I'll turn into a striga.
No sign of her yet. We need to wait.
This is very romantic.
Fuck off.
Behold,
Ai, meu Deus.
wars have started over uglier wenches. Well,
What the
raids have
hell
been
esse cara,
undertaken at
mano?
least.
True, she looks lovely. Let's go.
Não força a barra, gente. Eu queria que tivesse opção de diálogo. Não.
Need to go in.
Meu coração
Wearing
pertence a
that.
outra.
What else?
Have you seen how she's dressed? I'll not parade at that jewel's side in a rank tunic. You need a robe. One daren't attend a wedding in anything less.
Don't happen to have a robe handy.
What do you mean? What about that?
Ai, mano.
Oh no, we're not gonna steal.
Come now. We're merely borrowing.
Tipo, né? Tem uma escolha. Ai, cara, mas que merda, velho. Essas roupas são muito feias, entendeu? Vai acabar com o meu estilo. Eu quero até ver. Se for que nem aquelas roupas de Nilfgaard.
Perfect fit. It feels tailor-made.
Até que não é tão feio assim, não. Mas, tipo, queria minha armadura.
Must wear shoes to a wedding.
Não, a minha barba não.
And we must be neat.
Ah, cara, passou tanto tempo cultivando a barba. Por que fazer isso? Não. Não pode ser. Não. Com esse cabelo ainda.
If I've ever seen a lovelier lass.
Nothing left of you to draw and quarter, alas.
Tô muito chateada,
Blue
gente.
eyes, a swan's soft, supple neck, and a waist so slim you could grip it one-handed.
You're actually quite amusing this way.
Ai, meu Deus. Sei lá, mano. Tipo, tô muito chateada com esse cabelo, velho.
How intimately?
Enough to get a sense of my assets, my dear. Trust me, they're nothing to scoff at.
May I please speak to Geralt for a moment?
Whatever for. This evening is about my pleasure, not his.
Just for a moment, then you can jump right back in.
Be quick. I'll not stand here doing naught. I'm to enjoy myself.
Geralt, I'm about to introduce you to the newlyweds. Please make sure your friend doesn't embarrass me.
I can't make him do anything. All that nonsense is his. I feel like an ass saying it.
I like some of that nonsense.
Amiga, tipo, não sou eu, né? É o espírito. Então, assim, não se iluda.
Let's go to this wedding. The sooner the ghost has his fun, the sooner this will be over.
Finally, something that's not utter tripe. We shall dance till the break of dawn.
You get till midnight and not a second longer.
That's not enough. I shan't even get properly soused by midnight, let alone...
Make an effort. I'm sure you'll manage. You get to frolic and carouse till midnight. That's our deal. Then there's the capping. Then you go back where you came from.
So be it.
This way, my strawberry.
Moranguinho. Fim.
Hello world, I'm back. I'll be damned. A proper wedding. Overladen tables, plenty of worthy drinking companions, and a swarm of fair maids. But none compared to you, my dear rhubarb. Beware of the dog, Shani. Judging by the size of its house, the mutt must be big as a horse.
Thanks for your concern, but the doghouse is empty.
They let a man-eater like that run free? Have the wedding guests been warned? Seems we are indeed in for a cracking good time.
What?
What a lovely rowan. I remember making necklaces of the fruit when I was a child.
Tipo, né, ele tá super
Berries
ligando.
make for splendid hooch. Olgerd and I brew it in our teething years.
I shall introduce you to the newlyweds now. Try to behave.
For you, my rowan petal, I'd do anything.
Okay.
Come. Time to... Time to
Delighted
say
you made your own journey to be with us.
You deaf. Once more, all the best in your new life.
Thank you.
It's us now. Dearies, blessings rain down upon you.
May you live in health and happiness. Harmony and love forever last betwixt you.
Thank you from the bottom of our hearts.
Now go. Enjoy the feast.
Our turn. My dear friend Aldona and her chosen one, Jonas.
It's an honor. The sun shine brightly on this new path in your lives. I am
This is my friend of yesteryear, Geralt of Rivia.
Yes, 'tis I, Geralt, a witcher. Heartfelt thanks for your hospitality. I adore weddings. The brides especially. So fragrant, so tasty, I could...
Righto. I'm sure we'll all have a splendid time.
Eu peguei ela por último? Não sei onde ela tá. Não tá lá no seu guarda-roupa? Você vai aonde agora? Ah, é mesmo. Você não tem uma bolsa menor? Não deve estar aí, mãe. Pode deixar apagado. Oi, Alex, bom dia. Tudo bem? Aí, ó, o Malfa é outro jogador de Dark Souls. Como é que está o andamento da platina? Verdade, certamente. Gente, olha a pergunta. Por que escolheu esse cara? Sua esposa veio com um bom dote. Como você conhece a Shani? Dá vontade de escolher só pra zoar. Vou perguntar em nome da zoeira.
Extraordinary beauty, my dear.
Why, thank you.
You had your pick of gents, I'm sure.
Where is this going?
I'm attempting to discern why she chose you, Jonas.
Mean you don't approve of my wife's choice?
I've no skin in this game. I ask out of pure curiosity.
Well, rein it in, or I shall have to explain my wife's choice to you hands on. Out of pure pleasure.
Why so testy, friend? Have I insulted you? Merely told your wife she was a beautiful woman, yet here I'm threatened instead of getting thanks. Have some manners.
Geralt, that's enough. She simply fell in love, that's that. Jonas, I'm sure my friend meant no offense.
Vou perguntar como você conhece a Shani.
Tell me, Aldona, how is it you and my dear Shani know each other?
We met in Oxenfurt. Both studied medicine at the academy.
Wondrous times.
Over quickly in my case, alas. My family couldn't afford to keep me there. I was forced to return home after 1 year.
It's never too late to pursue an education, my dear. Your husband is certain to help you complete your studies, provide the necessary coin.
I don't know. We've not talked about it.
Come, Jonas, surely you've not taken Aldona as a mere diversion for the alcove. You will help her, will you not?
That is between me and her. You needn't butt in.
But I'm not. I merely ask. See, I've come to love your wife like a sister. So I ask you as your brother.
Como irmã. E ele é pra frente ainda.
I'm sure we'll discuss the matter.
E te peço como cunhado.
That's my lad. You're a right decent chap. I knew it from the start.
Gente, é isso. Esse espírito é carismático ao extremo. Pois é, tipo assim, né? Totalmente contrário do Geralt, né?
We've chewed the fat enough. Time's a wasting.
Are you expected elsewhere?
Me? Ha! I simply cannot wait to sample your liquors and dance with the local matrons.
Jonas and I invited more than a few lovely maidens. Perhaps one of them will catch your eye.
Oh, that's for damn certain.
And perhaps you will catch one of their...
It'd be nice, certainly, but I shan't be terribly bothered if it's not the case. Come, let's drink.
Awkward. Participe das atividades do casamento até meia-noite. Meu Deus, são tantas! Peraí, aqui. Não, peraí. Que atividade é essa aqui?
Found yourself a perch from which to survey passing bows?
What do you mean? My back aches from pounding the churn, so I'm having a...
And they said fire burns hotter in an old stove.
If I was your age, you'd be singing a different tune. Have you squealing like a kitty cat?
Hã? O que eu tenho que fazer aqui? Medo. Tem que perder a respiração.
Seen what he pulled from the water? An old pot?
Mayhaps his lass wears pots for shoes, in case she can't find a privy.
You were supposed to fish out my slipper. I'm at a dance now with 1 foot bed. 'Tis a wedding. I've got to wear slippers.
It's a wedding.
Oh, look, dearie. I did. Tain't there. Muck must have sucked it deep in.
Well, poke your paws in there. Rut for it. Rubbish game.
Então tá, tem que achar um sapato no fundo do negócio.
What's all this then?
They're playing slip-in for a slipper. Never heard of it?
Never. Us gentry folk have other diversions. What's the object?
Maid tosses a shoe in the water. Man's got to dive in and fish it out.
once I retrieve it?
Well, your maid'll be pleased as punch. Or it means you're a gallant beau. And awful handy.
Is that all? No prize? Not even a kiss?
That depends on the miss in question. If she wants to give you a kiss, she will. But she ain't obliged. Oh my.
Oh, there's more to come. Prime game. Shawnee, your slipper. I shall prove I dive to any depth for you.
Achei que ele ia ficar pelado, velho. Tá com shortinho branco, tipo... Cadê? Posso usar a baleia assassina? Aquelas, né?
Observe, Shawnee.
My eyes are glued.
Seems to be a certainly easy one.
Já peguei, né? Só confirmar, porque eu peguei 3 sapatos, não é possível, galera. Eu peguei sapatos de todas as moças desse lugar. É isso. Um abraço.
Damn mucky that pond. Sank in up to my armpits.
I see no amount of silt could keep you from my shoe. And all the other shoes overtossed in the lake.
Always better to do a bit more and even gain naught by it than to do too little and face regret.
Well, that's quite the theory.
One founded in practice. For instance, I can now approach the owner of any of these slippers, and she will lift up her skirt and bend over. To don it, of course.
Ah, so generous. And clever.
Just figuring that out? I believe I've earned a kiss.
Well, find the owners of those shoes. One might agree.
Don't be jealous, Shawnee. That was but a jest. I don't give a piffle about the others. Oh, well. Recognize this, Cinderella.
My shoe?
Now extend your supple leg and let me slide it in. That is on.
Meu Deus do céu.
Thank you.
Tá. O que temos aqui?
Look. Munchkin's playing cards. Nothing like a good
Gwent?
Perhaps you care to sit down to some Gwent with us?
Com certeza,
Most
só
certainly
vamos.
would. You needn't ask twice, midget.
No need for insults.
I'm sorry. I meant no offense.
Were that true, you wouldn't have called him a midget.
I've apologized. What else would you have me do? Bring him flowers?
I'd have you play and stop talking.
Let us play, gentlefolk.
What's your wager?
Everything. The whole lot. I'm all in.
I never knew you to be such a gambler.
You shall see many new sides of me this night, my dear. Many large sides.
Eu sou esse anão aí, ó. De boina verde. Tipo... Aí você se pergunta de onde ele tirou esse sapato. Pois é, de onde ele tirou. Aliás, tinha 3 sapatos lá, o Alex. Então, Assim, né? Onde ele escondeu os outros 2 sapatos? Fica a pergunta. Tá, vamos lá. Ah, esse aqui é bom, essa paradinha aqui. Por que diabos... Pera aí. Deixa eu ver... Bora. Olha, reinos do norte também. Tá. Jogar 3 marigold. Really, bitch? Aham. Olha que corno. Pois eu vou passar e daí você vai pegar esses 32 pontos aí que eu tô na sua frente, tá? Vai. Dá suas cartas aí, filha da puta. Quer dizer, né? Tem um Geralt. Se fuder. Vai se fuder, nego, foda-se. Ah, você passou? Então beleza, então, ó. Eu me passei também. Agora nós vamos ver. Agora nós vamos ver se é bom mesmo. Olha que corno. Eu também tenho, seu puto. Olha que filho da puta. Não acredito. Mas não, mesmo assim, eu acho que eu vou ganhar dele. Amigo, eu sou formada em Gente já, entendeu? Já tenho praticamente um PhD. Oi, Murilo, bom dia, tudo bem? Parece o The Witcher com estilo Yu-Gi-Oh! Pois é. Aqui é sinistro, Gente, aqui.
Your tits up, mate. Slap those asses' ears on your ass's noggin.
Oh, such a shame. I'd already pictured you in those ears. Quite the interesting picture, too.
I know of other ways to look interesting. I could show you.
I'll think about it.
Time to drink! We are at a wedding!
Aye, let's drink. My time's as short as you are, friends.
Essa é a minha dança da vitória.
Witcher and his betrothed.
Hear that, Shani? My betrothed. Know what that means?
No. What?
It means we should act as befits the betrothed.
And what's that mean?
I woo you, you resist. But it all ends as everyone knows it must.
Cara,
merriment. Good showing.
Esse cara é muito nada a ver, mano. As ideias dele, velho. Gente, eu disse isso no começo da stream. Meu cabelo, ele tá assim, tipo... Como uma deusa. Ele não se mantém, né? Pelo contrário. Oh, que bonitinho. Vou dançar. Ai, que linda a animação da dança. Gente, ai, jogos. Jogos, gente. Olha que coisa linda. Ai, a dancinha da Vitória aí, ó. Isso parece a dança do lambadão que tem aqui, que ele faz assim. Bom dia, Nagato. Bom dia. Shonou no espírito. Aí, amiga, é uma fria, né? What the fuck? O que você está fazendo aí?
At last, music for a loving embrace. Come, Shani. It's time you discovered my romantic side.
Gente, perigo e perigoso, porque ela é apaixonada pela forma do Geralt, mas pela personalidade do fantasma, ou seja, amiga, deixa eu te contar uma coisa.
Oh, you're rather good at this.
Não se iluda. Aí no fundo tá tocando baile de favela, né?
Oh, how humble you are.
I strive to be, yet should the need arise, I can strut as proud as any peacock.
Perfect combination. Women must love you.
Well, not to brag, but...
Call it idle curiosity, but how many have you had?
Many, and not a scrub hag among them, I should add. Women of true class, all none to match your charms.
Deixa a Piper ficar sabendo disso, né? Puta que pariu, Murilo. Não, aí no The Witcher deixa a atriz ficar sabendo disso, cara. Eu tô sentindo como se eu tivesse traído a atriz, velho. E olha que nem eu quero ter o espírito. Oh, Jesus.
Not sure I do.
Oh!
What are you doing? Have you lost your mind?
I have my mind, my heart.
The fuck?
We must agree. You can say whatever you please, but you shall keep your hands to yourself. Understood?
Don't be upset, my peach. I couldn't resist.
I'm not upset. Just next time, don't lunge at me like that.
I'd had a long fast, so to speak. Hunger overwhelmed me. But yes, next time I shall ask. Shawnee, may I kiss you?
You're incorrigible. Could I talk to Geralt for a moment?
What for? He'll have nothing of interest to say. The man's adrift.
Please.
Very well.
No. Posso ela perguntar pro Geralt se ela pode?
Now don't fuck this up.
Geralt, I'm curious what it's like when that ghost's inside you. Do you feel anything? Have any control?
I feel everything. Don't have any control over what I do or say, though. Why do you ask?
Because I wonder what it would have been like to dance with you. Just you.
Cara, olha essa opção. Eu não faria, não gosto de dançar. Não quero ser tão grosso assim. Falar, não queria me forçar nisso.
I probably wouldn't have forced myself on you.
Forced myself? It was an innocent kiss, not more.
I don't know if I should thank you or if that should make me angry.
Don't get me wrong. I've thought about doing just that a few times, but...
But what?
But I'm not going to talk about it with him here. We can discuss it once he's gone.
No!
I'll hold you to that.
No!
Whoa, hold there, mate. You said you weren't interested back in the crypt. Now suddenly, after I beat the cream all night, you swoop in to dip your berry and aim to delight in it without me present?
Shut up.
What's going on now?
Nothing. Never mind. Happened to see the man who announced your song?
Yes, he acted as though he knew me.
Gente, essa opção de diálogo, ela é muito confusa.
Who is he?
Gaunter O'Dim, Master Mirror. Wonder what he's doing here.
Then perhaps you should just ask him.
Yeah, he didn't show up without a reason. Need to talk to him.
Consider that he might have simply been nearby and dropped in on a whim.
Promise you this much. He never does anything simply. And certainly not on a whim.
I was to make merry, carouse. Yet here I've stood the last 5 minutes, listening to you talk. I'm going back in.
Better. Come, Shani. The night beckons us not to jabber it away.
Não, amiga, nós não vamos falar sobre isso no final, porque não tem nada pra discutir. O que é isso? É falar com a Shani ou com essa menina?
The night is young. Come, let's do something wild.
O que é esse cara aqui?
Your health, Sir Dwarves. May your beards grow long, but never tangle round your ankles.
To the young lovers, may their loins never come. May the sire many a
O que é isso? É pra eu falar com a Shani? Que porra é essa aqui? O que é isso? Tem um... Ah, dançar.
Show you how I cut a jig, nimble as a leopard.
Don't let me stop you.
By the way you move, what charm, what grace.
Thanks.
So I've heard. Crackers. Rabbit took your of the flaming rose, crunched it on the tails.
Not gingerbreads now, but flour, honey, eggs and spices.
I beg to differ, madame. You omit the most important ingredient of gingerbread. Time.
What sort of balderdash is he feeding them?
Quiet. If you listen, you'll learn.
Time?
E essa música? Pois é. Que porra é essa?
Time proper consistency. Time provides that ideal crunch on the outside, the delicious moistness within.
So how much of this time does it take?
That you will not find in any resume. You must surrender to your senses. Let them lead you so close to time. Touch it. Let you sniff it. Stroke it even. Time. Time is the key. Greetings, Charlie. I must introduce myself. Gaunter Odin. My, what a lovely dress. The colour suits you exquisitely.
Thanks. I've heard a lot about you, but no one mentioned cooking. Seem to know quite a bit about gingerbread.
Quite simply, I know a lot about everything.
Is that so? What do you know about me?
That you were ever the worst brother. That you envied Olgierd from your earliest days. And
Você é
always
de Porto
wished
Alegre?
to be
Não. Eu sou de Cuiabá, Mato Grosso.
Rubbish. I never envied my brother.
Of course you did. He was a shining role model. Olgierd ran faster, shot truer, lifted greater weights. Olgierd learned to read first, although you tried your damnedest to beat him. As you grew up, he had his pick of girls, whereas you made do with the leftovers.
I apologize, Shawnee. I'm rather sorry you have to hear this.
Stop fooling yourself. Shani isn't here for you. She's here for Geralt. Even after death, you still play the pale imitation. Oh, by the way, Olgierd's a much better dancer.
You lying dog. That's my brother. I loved him.
The question is, were you as dear to him?
Nossa, desnecessário, né? Esse cara ficar falando essas coisas, tipo... O
cara
já morreu, velho. Tipo, foda-se, amigo.
In truth, I was far from valiant. 5 came at me. I'll not deny it. I fled. I hid in a cellar, yet they found me. Cornered me like a rat. But Olgierd told everyone I flew at all 5. Took them all at once. Alone.
I'm rather curious how you know all this.
Olgierd visits my grave, often. Pours a drink for me, gets soused himself, and talks of the old times. He cannot see me, but I hear his every word.
Well, perhaps one day he'll say something very surprising.
What are you getting at?
I shan't disturb you any longer. Have a splendid time for Tyler's shot.
Até porque aqui também tá muito frio. Eu imagino, você é do sul ainda. Aqui é um milagre tá fazendo frio, o Adrian. Tipo, um milagre mesmo. Então tem que aproveitar. Então, esse diálogo aí me deixou meio confuso. Tô achando... Estou achando que o fato de que é o Gear, sei lá o nome do irmão dele, macabro. A imortalidade dele tem alguma coisa a ver com a morte dele. Sabe, tipo, talvez ele ganhou o poder porque o irmão dele morreu, ou tipo, meio que... Sei lá, porque... Número 1... Esse fato de que ele fica indo no túmulo dele, né, como ele tá falando, meio que pode ser um comportamento de culpa, né? O fato também de que um pedido dele foi pro Geralt fazer o irmão dele se divertir, tipo, culpa também. E agora o que esse cara falou, enfim.
My brother, more importantly, he was my best mate.
Let it go. I believe. And now revel on. Time won't wait.
Ok. Ai, valeu por se inscrever no canal. Agora que eu vi ali mais um inscrito.
I'm marrying off my only daughter. Wanted a proper wedding for her, wild revelry. So I hired a true fire eater. You know, whoop scoop, sizzle sizzle.
Ooh, I've not seen that sort of trickery.
Horribly dear diversions of that sort. He journeyed here from Novigrad.
That'll not squeeze coppers on my daughter, oh no. The groom's family have us for paupers, but we'll show them how wrong they are.
Seems we won't, in fact, for our fire swallower's as gone as last Yule's pudding.
Groomshound chased him off. That blasted demon. Ugh, they sure named it right.
Calm yourself, Dumpling. Master Witcher's here now. Perhaps he can aid us.
You needn't worry. The Witcher, that is, I, will find this swallower of heated things.
Mighty generous offer, but no one knows where to look.
Matters not. Witchers, that is, we have our ways. The Flame Gulper, what did he look like?
He wore a jester's cap. Typical sort. Ought to be enough to identify him.
I shall find him.
We thank you, and hope for the best.
Awfully nice of you to offer your help, but are you sure you're up to it? You're not actually a witcher.
I wish to find this magician. Give it a go, all right? But you cannot help me. I must do it alone. I expect it will be great fun.
Fine. Don't have to do this, but if I were you, I'd find the dog's tracks, follow its trail. Just a thought.
Excellent advice. I'll take it.
Shawnee, Vladimir and I need to find the fire eater. If we're not back by midnight, then...
Relax. We'll be back in no time. I believe in you.
Ok.
Tally-ho. Adventure awaits.
O cara também só pediu pro cara fazer coisas impossíveis. Sim, o primeiro era fazer o irmão dele morto se divertir. O segundo era... Como é que é? Pegar uma casa pra ele, tipo... Ok, bora.
Following some dog's trail? Not exactly how I imagined this wedding. Think I'll wait here.
Wonderful, my juicy pair. I shall continue my travails while you rest. Shan't be long now. The dog made these tracks true, but a small one. Yet judging by its house, Demon is a hulk, but beggars can't choose their tracks. So I shall follow these.
What the hell?
A spark spitter's cap if ever I've seen one. As jesterly as they come. Chap must have lost it running from Demon. Two conclusions then. Our magician is fat, and a coward. Missing man, missing mutt.
Am I seeing this right? That gammy puss ran up a tree to escape that puppy.
Guess so. You, get down.
Oh no, no bloody chance. I value my life.
What do we do?
Sit.
Como é que ele sabe fazer, tipo, sinal?
Now that is power. If I'd had that, the Horsons never would have gutted me.
Ah, isso aí.
Make it do some folly. Roll about on the ground. That sort of sport.
No.
Oh, could you be any more of a bore? I'll do it myself.
Roll over.
Were I to command it to eat its own tail, it would do so, right?
Demon, doghouse now.
Now what have you done? Why ever? Ruin my fun.
Have it at the wedding. Climb down. Man-eating beast's gone, as you can see.
You sure it won't return?
Positive.
Better safe than sorry, I always
Better safe than sorry,
Geralt, this jester is drunk as a skunk. I hope he's not polished off that bottle yet.
I saved your life, man. Do you not at least owe me a sip?
Of course. Bottoms up.
I say, cracking good mead. Now I understand why you wanted some private time with it.
Fine mead, true. But I was fleeing unarmed.
hound, but it was a monster, a furry, faggy devil. They chose a fitting name for it.
Coitado do dog.
Your cap, sir. Lost it running from that pup like a gutless coward.
Ah, my dearest cap. Always brought me good luck, it has. I'll wear it for every performance.
Olha, eu também faria a mesma coisa, viu, Adrian? Tipo, ficaria forever na minha cama, enrolada. Aqui no meu quarto é bem quentinho, sabe? Então não tô sofrendo tanto assim, mas lá fora tá frio pra caralho.
You can forget about performing in your state.
And just what state would that be?
Look at yourself, man. You're a tramp. You can barely stand, let alone perform.
First off, that's bollocks. Second, I'm a fire eater, not a stilt walker. Standing straight ain't a requirement.
Oh, you shan't pull the wool over my eyes. I know your type. Now, here's the plan. We shall head down this path till we arrive at the wedding. You'll have sobered by then.
But...
Silence. Do you know me, sir? When a nobleman speaks, you listen. You will stay close at my side. We will return to the wedding, where you will put on a show to make our honored guests soil their breeches from joy. Got it?
Yes.
Good. Then let's be off. Keep calm. Stay close.
You shan't stray a step. Wild animals behind every stump in these woods. Cats! Bear!
There. That. As much as your cock's a tentacle. Hide, you blind fool.
Save me!
Bora, seu puto.
Tell me, are bears often boar-shaped in your experience?
Got weak eyes, see? Besides, I'm a fire eater, not some damn naturalist.
Indeed you are not, Master. Believe I failed to ask. What do they call you?
David Altonsborough.
Listen here, Master Hattonsborough. Stay close, and no harm will come to you. I'll see to it your drunken, fire-spitting gob gets to the wedding safe and sound. The missing fire blower is missing no more. It was my doing, if I may say so myself.
And Demon? What's with him?
He failed to return.
No, he did. He's just acting mighty strange.
Olá.
Seems to be in a muddle of sorts.
Jedson Alves.
Might have eaten some nightshade or whatnot.
Your attention, please. I invite all to witness a spectacle unrivaled. A man so bold as to eat fire.
We must watch the trickery. Never saw anything like it while alive.
Nossa. Mano, por um momento eu achei que aquela criança tinha um bigode.
My first Witcher contract. Done. Fire Eater found. His ass saved. If I could live again, I'd be a Witcher. Damn certain.
What? What's that frown about?
Yes, yes.
O quê? O que é pra fazer aqui, na verdade? Falar com vocês, não? Então tá.
Polish a turd.
Eu tô evitando essa. Eu tô evitando essa, é porque eu não quero fazer negócio de sair atrás de porco. Falem comigo.
Yes, Witcher? Yes, yes. Yes, what's that frown about? Drink with us!
I never say no to a lady, to your fair beauty, and to yours, Shani, naturally.
Your elfin happiness. Fortune smile upon you, white wolf.
A Shawnee, né? Pois é, ela tá apaixonada, mas coitada.
Of all these flowers, you, my dear, are the loveliest.
Believe the young man's mistaken me for another.
Not at all. I like my women as I like my peaches. Fuzzy and well ripe.
That's enough. Get going. You're drunk and randy. Nothing good's ever come of that, Wix.
Look there, Shani. The ladder begs us to scamper to its top, where we can converse.
Then let us see.
How so? Just like that?
There are no... Let's see. I'm never...
Just like that.
I'm all ears. What would you have us talk about? I'm sorry, converse.
Well, when it comes right down to it.
Yes?
You see, the thing is...
Come now, spit it out.
Vai vomitar.
Just as I thought. Come, it's time we return.
What's just as you thought? I find you intimidating.
Loudly lowing cows only ever give a little milk.
I've only ever dealt with simple maids, whereas you're a surgeon. I believe I was right not to just take you and... Well, I was right to take the more romantic approach.
Oh, all right. Now come, we were to enjoy ourselves. Let's do just that. Romantically.
Ai, meu Deus.
The capping starts at midnight. Until then, enjoy yourself. Go wild.
Ok, pelo visto eu vou ter. E lá em cima tem a melhor carta de Gente do mundo. Hã? Então pera.
The ladder begs us to scamper to its top, where we can converse.
Then let us see.
But how so?
What? É isso. Você tem toda a razão, Alex. A melhor carta de Gente ever. Quer dizer, uma vaca que dá 0. Ela não pode nem ser espiã, nem ressuscitar uma pessoa, nem nada. Ela é 0. Puta que me pariu, viu? Ai, meu Deus. Ai, cara, não acredito que vou ter que fazer esse cu. Vai, fala. O que tá acontecendo? Gente, carta vaca. É isso.
Lads are racing to be crowned king of the swineherds and win the prize that comes with it for their wench. Lady.
And the rules? One must be a swineherd's son to enter, I suppose?
Nay, any man can try his luck. All you need is to herd the piggies dabbed in yellow into the pen.
Sounds like damned foolish nonsense. But why not give it a try?
We'd be honoured. Get that cripple out of there! Could chase his own wench into a bed, let alone a pig into a pen. Let the Witcher give it a run.
Shame there's no painter here. It's a moment worth immortalizing for dexterity.
Watch my movement, Shani. I'm spry as a cat and sly as a fox. I'll show these imbeciles how one chases a porker. Come on, baby. Got a nice and cozy pen for you.
Eu posso usar a arte neles, não? Aquelas, né? Por que não vem, cara?
See that, Shani? One big pen. Foolish peasants, learned a lesson from your better? Are the pigs penned? Indeed they are.
Whoa, Master Witcher. What were the trickery back there, the fancy finger twisting?
I know. Seen that afore. Witcher told the lad to go hang himself, drew some flowers in the air with his hand, and the man lost his mind.
Meaning you cheated, and shan't be crowned king of the swineherds.
Shani, what is it Geralt says in these situations? Damn it.
Yes, that's it.
Damn it. Now for what I say. Go shove rakes up your asses, you peasant curs. Do I look anything like a swineherd? Come, Shani. I've had enough of these hay seeds. Forgive me, Shani. I've let you down.
Are you worried about that pig? You needn't be.
We're here as a couple. I wanted to win you that thing.
Really? It's unimportant. Nothing at all.
Tell me, Shani, what's the key with you?
What do you mean?
I'm on the prowl. That's clear. I woo and woo, yet you do not succumb. So I can't help but wonder, what am I doing wrong?
Perhaps you're just not my type. Considered that?
Rubbish. I'm every lass's type.
Is that so? Prove it.
With pleasure. Show me a lass, and I'll have her eating out of my hand in the blink of an eye.
That one, with the garland.
Splendid choice. Now observe as Vladimir von
Ai, meu
Everett
Deus.
does his thing. Now, who have we here?
Well, what have we here?
That's the crux of it. We've not met. I've had to endure half a lifetime without you.
An entire lifetime, more like.
A moment, my dear. Do not sabotage me, Shani. That would not be fair.
Fine, fine. I'll stay out of your way.
My sweet, you are no mere maid, but a marvel of nature. And now, at last, fate knocks at your door.
But I don't know rightly.
You needn't know anything. I know it all for us both. I shall make a true lady of you. Arm in arm, we'll grace the finest salons.
Salons? Really? Actual salons? In Novigrad? And how?
In Novigrad, Oxenfurt.
Nossa, deu close, né? Tipo, bam, bam.
Wherever you wish. Let's make haste to the barn. There, everything will be made clear.
Esky, step away from the man.
Who the devils are you?
We're the Mrs. Brothers, and we swore to our down his dying day, we'd keep those of your ilk far from her.
Então, Murilo, eu escolhi justamente a outra porque essa do duelo, quando caiu do céu, eu falei, cara, não, meu Deus do céu. Pelo amor de Deus.
You shan't keep me from anything, filthy hayseed.
Lads, mutants calling us names.
Não, eu não quero brigar na porrada. Nossa, eu vou perder porque eu sou péssima em briga. Eu sou péssima.
Show us what you got.
Hot damn, boy. You needn't ask me twice.
What the hell?
Fence boards, the perfect weapon for slaying.
Nossa, really? Really, bitches.
Job, you plowing gentle fuck.
Never in my life have I reveled so fiercely. Step up. Who else wants a shave? Damned cretin creamed me. Embarrassing to take a licking from a boar. Had enough peasant spawn. Got yourself a match for a Von Evereckman. A witcher. Away with you. Begone. I've tired of looking at your slack-jawed yaps. Where to, my love? I was to turn you into a lady.
Geralt, you must explain I was not at fault. They lunged at me. Well, go on, chase her.
In your dreams.
There it is. You fucked up. She's gone. Is that how you woo the ladies?
You always that charming in life?
It worked. More often than not.
Listen, tongue and fists on a leash from now on. Have your fun, but don't beat the wedding guests. With my hands.
Fine. I shall try. Uh-oh. Shani approaches. Unlikely to be happy, eh?
You made this mess. You do the explaining.
Oh, all right.
Your methods, quite unusual. To woo a woman by beating up her brothers. Creative. Wonder what else you have up your sleeve.
Eliminating potential obstacles, see? All part of my plan. Usually I take a few passing blows in the doing, and the young miss in question, and swoons with pity, tends to my wounds.
So, what went wrong?
It's this damned malformed body. All sinews, and this mug? Were I to wear my own, oh, 'twould be another story altogether. The maidens always fell for my melancholy eyes, and the swagger in my scars. But I'll gladly try again. Just indicate a lass and...
You've proven everything amply. Let's just have fun, all right? After all, you haven't much time left.
Fine. I suppose you're right. Come then.
Depois não, mas eu briguei com os caras por, como fala, costume, né? Com o Geralt de sempre você falar assim, aí, vai me peitar? Então vamos lá, então. Eu pensei em falar o desculpe, mas foi mais forte que eu. Pera. Cerimônia do chapéu.
As a bridesmaid, I need to be by the bride, the cap.
Go on, Shani. I'll manage fine alone. Ladies and gentlemen, this night I've tasted of life's delights so fiercely, I've decided to make a speech.
No.
Geralt, There's no need.
No need? Why, there's every need. Till now, I'd always considered peasant jollities unworthy of a gentleman. For tell me, who among you would rub shoulders with swineherds if born a noble? I delighted in the beauty of buxom farm wenches, of course, and indeed still do. Given more time, I'd prove this to each and every maiden here.
Cara, ele é muito noção.
Farmhands are a different story. Never took any note of them. Had one or two groom my mounts. They did this well, but were never worthy of conversation. Nay, not even if you paid me. For one must live by certain principles, am I right? But this day has changed all. Beneath the muck and dung, a peasant is a man. I understand this, thanks to you. You've still shite all to talk about, but I don't mind anymore. For this, I thank you, and say, you are well loved.
It's almost midnight. Time for the capping.
Wait, I'm not done.
Oh, yes, you are. All the maids join in the capping.
You're a maid too, Shawnee.
Midnight chime has struck. The capping times are come. What thoughts in young hearts prance? What dreams make young blood run? Be they nice, be they vice, of jestily or lordly stance.
Fazendeiras corajosas. Acho que ele falou fazendeiras peitudas, uma coisa assim que ele falou. Meu Deus, olha a letra da música. Amiga, de novo, encontre o seu noivo em Oxenford. What?
That really necessary?
It came rushing back in a torrent. How we caroused at Olgierd's wedding. I couldn't resist. Had to pen a few words. Will you give him the letter?
I will.
Thanks. You're a good chap, Witcher. Dull as dirt, but good. A lovely custom. Blushing maids, twirling in dance, their hair swirling freely.
Por que agora você vai ficar me perseguindo, esse espírito?
Will you stop?
Did you see it? Shani caught the garland. She'll be next to marry as peasant superstition has it.
Maybe. Doesn't matter. It's past midnight. Time for you to go back to the crypt.
I can't. I'm not finished here.
Is Vladimir's ghost gone?
You see? She asks after me. Misses me already.
I'm here, my ever-loving tulip. That kiss as we danced made my head so light hands could not tear me away before I receive one more. Or two more. Or as many as you'll give.
You seem to have enjoyed yourself. I'm glad.
A kiss. I knew it would end this way. An end that is but a beginning.
No, it's just an end. It's after midnight. Your time has come.
Ah, we needn't fret such trifles. Death's not come to claw me back, so why not continue our revels?
What's Geralt think about that? You gave your word.
Shani, darling, I'm dead. Can't expect too much from a corpse.
Vladimir von Everett, go back whence you came. Please.
Stay out of this. Stop! I beg you! Stop!
Get ye hence, or I'll take you with me, and your mouldy crypt will look like paradise in comparison. The choice is yours.
What the hell, esse cara?
Don't torture him.
I promise he'll not die.
Gods, what is this?
Didn't have to make him suffer.
Of course I needn't have. But I could.
I hope you didn't hurt him.
I disposed of a pest. There was no need for you to suffer as
Nossa, esse cara é muito sem noção.
Geralt had finished his task, you see. So...
Yes, I know. As soon as he finishes one task, he needs to rush off to the next.
Who knows? Perhaps this time will be different. I saw you looking at each other, and it just so happens I also know the history you share.
You do? How?
Shani, darling, would you ask an eagle how it knows how to fly? Regardless, what matters is Vladimir von Everett will bother you no more.
What the hell? Eu fico com dó, sabe? Mas eu não quero... Porque, tipo, na verdade, eu não sei... Não tem por que fazer romance com ela, tipo... É isso, adeus.
Should get back to Olgierd soon.
And like that, it's over. Huh. Here, I thought I might get some more time with you. Silly, wasn't it?
Wouldn't say that.
Never mind. I should find Aldona. I am her bridesmaid, after all.
Ah, there it is. The face of a man who's failed to understand a woman.
You understand her?
Of course. Women are simple. The problem is that men are hopeless fools. Your friend will now make a show of being hurt. Pick her some flowers, or bring her a drink. She'll get over it in a snap.
Rather manage without your advice, thank you.
She cares for you. You have feelings for her. Don't overthink it. Surrender to spontaneous honesty.
Mas é isso que eu não gosto, olha. O jogo, ele te força a fazer uma coisa que você não quer.
Besotted fools bound by a contract they'll never escape. Seize the night. Seize your chance. Enjoy one another. That's it. Have fun.
Não, não é isso, Murilo. É que eu acho muito nada a ver o jogo, ele te força. Tipo, ele fica falando, ai, você tem sentimentos. Você tem sentimentos por... Meu Deus, isso aqui no diário. E descubra o que pode animá-la. Isso é aqui? Não, no diário, peraí. Eu não posso abrir inventário. O jogo, ele te força a fazer alguma coisa com ela.
A sip of something strong never hurt anyone. Question is, will it cheer her up? Good idea.
Onde que é essa porra desse... Peraí. Mapa. Peraí. Meu. What the hell? É aqui? Porque não tem nada, eu não posso ter meu inventário. É, no glossário, então. É, então, ali. Gosto esperando caçar monstros. Caralho, não acredito que eu vim pra cá. Hã? Tá, então eu tenho que pegar aquela lá. Olhar de lindas decorações de casamento. Rico dos galhos, repleto de sorva. Essa paradinha tem que pegar então pra ela. What the hell?
Chamomile looks like.
No.
Pretty, I guess. Thing is, will it cheer her up?
Não, deixar.
Think I'll...
E aí que vai ter essa porra dessa... Não, ó. Aí.
Shani mentioned she used to weave the berries into necklaces.
Tem como recusar a menina da cena.
Thing is, will it cheer her up?
Então, na realidade, eu mesmo não queria fazer nenhuma cena de romance, porque, sei lá, né, pra mim o meu Geralt é da atriz, mas o jogo ele te força a fazer o romance de certa forma.
Becoming quite romantic.
Não creio nisso. Sabe o que eu vou fazer então? Eu vou salvar o jogo. Aí depois, quando eu fizer, eu volto e faço, tipo, se eu não gostar, eu volto. Faço do meu jeito.
Still here? Thought you had to meet Olgierd.
You and I see each other so rarely. Figured Olgierd could wait till morning. Smile, Shani.
You remembered I liked the Rowan.
Remember a lot of things about you. Wedding's still in full swing, but your face, I'd say you were at a funeral. Why so sad?
Sad? Not really. It's just... After I caught the garland, I realized something. The years are flying by, yet all I ever do is study, pump stomachs, and reattach limbs. All alone.
Tipo, não vou ficar fazendo promessas, não consigo, gente.
You've got friends. Me, for one.
In that case, let's drink to our friendship.
To
Não
friendship.
consigo, gente.
I'm afraid the drinks got into our minstrels. Horribly off-key.
Let's go for a walk.
Good idea. Did you enjoy the wedding?
Not half bad. Might have even enjoyed myself if I hadn't had to argue with a madman's ghost, be his puppet. Gotta admit, though, thanks to him, I did experience a lot of things I might have missed otherwise.
Mean chasing a dog through the woods, or brawling, fence board in hand?
Forgetting something. There was also a kiss.
Jogo, não me força.
Though that was so clearly Vladimir.
Tô
I never
chateada.
forgot you were involved at all.
His will, sure, but my body felt everything. Reminded me of the old times.
Vizima, you mean? Thought you'd forgotten our whole Catriona story.
That was background. What I remember most, the mood, the feelings, the people I met. And those I met for the second time in my life.
You're right. I was up to my elbows in work, but those were good times. They're nice memories.
For me, too.
You needn't worry about our finances, sir. My workshop, business is booming.
Good. I'm relieved to hear it. See, coin's tied to Torrent. But don't tell the old battleaxe. She'd be furious if she learned to let it slip.
Never you worry, sir. My lips are sealed as the grave. Us menfolk need to stick together.
Sir. Enough of that. I'm Vassy. You can call me Dar.
Thank you, Dar. I feel honoured. Let's drink on it.
Seems the families are bonding.
A bride's father and his son-in-law? Stiff at first, but add drink and they bond or slap each other silly.
I was afraid the wedding wouldn't happen at all.
Mean the differences in wealth?
Mm-hmm. Jonas's family didn't consider Aldona worthy.
Clear they love each other, though. Parents usually give in if that's the case.
Oh, I don't know. My mother would never accept an unfit beau, even if I insisted I loved him, had chosen him.
Doubt your mother's that unbending. You'd win her over, I'm sure.
I haven't managed to yet.
You only ever bring home fiddlers, jugglers, and witchers?
No, but she'd want me to choose someone wealthy, or with a good trade, well brought up.
Nothing wrong with that, is there?
I guess not, but it's hard to find one like that who's still even slightly amusing.
That's probably true.
Tell that to my mother. She actually thinks I should have found a husband at the academy. But I didn't. Ugh. I'm certain she thinks there's something horribly wrong with me.
Oh, please, Shani. It's the 13th century. Women don't go to the academy to find a husband. They go to learn, pursue their passion. You did that. I'm sure your mother appreciates it. You got a doctorate, have your own practice, been at the front lines many times. You're a good person. Not a thing wrong with you.
Really think so?
Really. Look, the brave brothers.
Drank themselves stiff as the boards they tore from the fence.
Wonder where the sister is. Couldn't protect her from a cheeky 4-year-old in their condition.
If they hadn't intervened, you'd have gone for a tumble in the hay with her. She was willing, if you ask me.
That was Vladimir, not me, remember?
But pretend for a moment it had been you, and the situation had been different. Say you're at the wedding, and that very girl keeps glancing, smiling at you. Then she finally walks up, and you know exactly what she wants. What do you do?
Não, eu acho que no nosso século XIII não. Eu acho, mas... Acho não, tenho quase certeza. Mas no século XIII deles, né? Tipo, porque essa realidade aí é outra. Fantasia, né? Aí deu uma realidade pra eles. A cabeça do outro atravessando a caixa assim, né? Os bugs, né? O que ela perguntou mesmo? Não vou falar prefiro você. O que ela perguntou? Caralho. Não vou falar essa, porque essa daqui vai fazer romance com ela.
Put it that way, and I guess I don't really have a choice.
A witcher never lets an opportunity pass, is that it?
No, he does, if he spots a better one nearby.
Ooh, gorgeous.
Been thinking about that kiss.
What kiss?
The one Vladimir planted on your lips with my lips. Just wondering if it would have felt any different without him there.
That I cannot tell you.
Vai tomar no cu.
Only one way to find out.
Cara, o que eu apertei, mano?
So, how'd it compare?
Tô triste.
Honestly, completely different.
Better or worse?
Ai, não quero deixar.
Definitely prefer kissing.
Ai, Murilo, no comments. No comments. Jogo filha da puta.
I do believe Vladimir was after more than a kiss.
Não.
Said so openly, in fact.
All true. He was very direct, I'll give him that.
Não.
Which, on occasion,
Gente, eu não marquei o que eu apertei, que não entendi que eu queria alguma coisa com ela.
So, how do you stand today, Geralt? Have some time to waste with me? Or would you rather go back now?
Prefiro voltar. Vamos voltar,
I'll
amiga.
have to stay, I would. But we ought to get back to the wedding.
Oh, yes. That's best.
Penny for your thoughts?
Just thinking that friends should stay friends.
Isso.
My feeling too.
I have a lot to think about. Alone. So I'm not going back to the wedding. Not really fond of watching drunks stagger around anyway.
Shawnee, wait. Before you go, need to ask you a favor.
Yes?
It's about Olgierd. Seems a mysterious man. Can't escape the impression his story's more complicated than I thought. Could you look into it? See if you can learn something?
Sure. Be glad to.
Thanks. Be seeing you.
Yes. See you later, Geralt.
É isso mesmo. Caralho, até que enfim. Não. Eu só tenho pra reclamar, tipo, eu gosto da Shawnee, tipo, apesar de que no 1 você vê ela ali no começo ali, o Dandelion, não sei comentar, estou lembrando do Dandelion, enfim. Mas tipo assim, passa, né? Tem o 2, que não tem ela. Eu não lembro dela no 2, não tem ela. Se tiver, eu tô com um dano cerebral fudido. Daí também no 3 não tem ela. E tipo assim, eu sempre... Como eu já disse, quando eu comecei a fazer a Hearts of Stone, eu acho que o amor da vida do Geralt é a Yennefer. É ela, assim. Até eu que fiz romance, o meu romance é a Tris, às vezes, assim, naquela missão lá ai, como é que é o nome daquela missão, gente? Que você vai com a Yennefer lá no barco, lá, enfim, nossa, me parte o coração toda vez. O motivo de eu escolher a Tris é porque eu, como como player, né? E também nunca li os livros, então a maioria das pessoas também que escolhem a Yennefer, a maioria, né, tá? Não todas, é porque leram os livros e daí tem todo esse background da Yennefer. No jogo você não conhece a Yennefer nenhum dos dois, só ouve falar muito dela e tal. Mas quem é a Yennefer, sabe? Você só vai conhecer ela no 3. E daí você já tá meio que acostumado com a Triss. E eu sei que ela fez sacanagem porque, né, ela, tipo, ela enganou o Geralt, né? Eu tenho plena consciência disso, que ela foi muito filha da puta com a Yennefer. Porém, tipo, eu como player, eu gosto mais dela, assim. E eu acho que, tipo, o Geralt, quando tá com ela, ele é mais de boas, sabe? Tipo, não briga muito nem nada, assim. Eu acho que ela é tem uma personalidade leve, assim, divertida, que dá um equilíbrio, né, no relacionamento. Já a Yennefer e o Geralt, eles são muito, assim, cabeça dura os dois. Então, tipo, os dois batem de frente sempre. Então eu vejo, assim, a relação da Yennefer e do Geralt como, tipo, duas pessoas bem maduras que já passaram por mil coisas, sabe, na vida deles, que já literalmente deram a vida um pelo outro e que se amam muito, que consideram pai e mãe da Ciri e que se respeitam, mas tem várias, né, eles têm um conflito de ideias de vez em quando, que faz os dois brigarem e tal. Mas eu vejo os dois como aquele relacionamento, assim, bem adulto, que já, sabe, passou anos e anos e anos. E por isso eu considero, por toda a história, eu considero ela o amor da vida do Geralt. Já a Triss, eu imagino bem aquele romancezinho, assim, Nicholas Sparks, sabe? Tipo, de adolescente, tipo, porque é bem isso, se você for ver a história, né, quando os dois estão juntos. Então é por isso que eu escolhi a Triss. E o que eu não gosto no jogo, às vezes, é que ele faz isso daí, ó. Ele bota palavras na boca das pessoas que não são verdade. Que nem aquela hora o Senhor Espelho falou: eu sei que você tem sentimentos por ela. Não, amigo, eu não tenho sentimentos por ela. Tipo, ela é minha amiga, sabe? Eu não gosto quando o jogo faz isso. Quando o jogo, tipo, fala pra você que você sente X coisa por tal pessoa. Não é assim. Eu que sei, amigo, não é você. Então, beleza, eu gosto muito deixando como amiga, mas só isso. Por isso eu não peguei ela e nunca pegarei. E mesmo que, sei lá, foda-se a Triss não tá vendo, a Triss não vai saber, DLC independente, não quero saber. Eu sei, então não vou fazer. Enfim, terminamos a quest de casamento. Aí nós vamos voltar lá pro Olgierd. Ainda tô grilada do jeito ainda que o cara tratou o espírito do irmão dele, porque não foi necessário fazer aquilo. Ele era chato, tá, beleza, mas tipo, ele era engraçado. Enfim, não tinha necessidade dele fazer aquilo com o cara. E acho aquele cara muito, sei lá, dúbio. Eu tenho minhas dúvidas. Então, vamos lá falar com ele. E daí fazer depois a outra quest, que é de pegar a casa, né? Mas isso eu vou deixar para uma outra live, porque... Quantas horas? Aí 2 horas de live, minhas costas tá muito doendo. Então eu vou dar uma parada. Vou salvar aqui. E eu volto depois com a continuação da main quest, porque agora só tem isso pra fazer, né? Eu já fiz todas as outras side quests. Mas eu volto depois com The Witcher. O Murilo não fica triste, porque eu acho que agora hoje eu vou fazer outra live. Acho que eu vou fazer uma live de Rainbow. Eu não sei se eu vou fazer a live aqui no YouTube ou se eu vou fazer no Twitch. O meu Twitch é... Deixa eu ver aqui se eu lembro dele. É Howdy Joe lá também. Aqui, ó, vou deixar o link aqui do meu Twitch. Se pá, eu não sei se eu vou fazer aqui ou lá ainda. Acho que talvez eu vou fazer lá, porque como é uma live assim, independente mesmo, só de jogando Rainbow, talvez eu faça lá. Aí vocês vão pra lá assistir. Mas eu vou dar uma pausa, porque tô cansada, eu vou dar uma andada assim, vou ver se eu como alguma coisa, porque eu acordei, eu nem comi nada. Mas eu já volto, gente. Então, assim, muito obrigada por todo mundo que estava na live, o Alex, Murilo, o Dan, que veio aí, né, mas que teve que sair rapidinho por causa do pai. Dan, se você ver essa live, não esquece de mandar um inbox pra mim. O Adrian, o Mafa, que veio aqui também. Que mais? O Over 2012, o Nego do Borel, o Thiago Calisto. Deixa eu ver o que mais. O Tidus Game, Pedro Norfini. Enfim, todo mundo que veio aqui deu oi no chat. Valeu, gente. Se inscrevam no canal para mais lives, coisas legais. Até mais, Murilo. Beijo, gente. E bom dia para quem não vai mais poder voltar para as outras lives. Até mais.